Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Hall of Records. My name is Freeholder D. Bilal Beasley, and as a proud resident of Irvington, I have the honor tonight of recognizing the Irvington High School Consumer Bowl team, which for the third consecutive year won the New Jersey State Championship. Tuesday night, we honored the team at our Irvington Municipal Council meeting. But I'm also proud of them. I'm so proud of them that I thought that we should honor them here tonight on behalf of the Freeholder Board. But before I talk about the team's accomplishment, I'm going to ask the team's advisor, Joe Romano, the teacher who has worked magic for so many years, to join me up here. Joe? The Irvington High School Bowl team won the 18th Annual New Jersey Consumer Bowl State Championship on May 19th, finishing atop of a contingent of 84 competing high schools. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this competition, the Consumer Board features students competing in a television game show style format that tests their knowledge of consumer laws and fraud, during which teams and students answer questions on consumer-related topics such as new and used car lemon laws, Ponzi schemes, identify theft, the sale and purchase of securities, shoppers' rights, emergency-related scams, auto leasing, and more. The team won the Essex County Consumer Bowl on March 18th, defeating 7 other schools. They then went on to win the Northern Region Consumer Bowl on April 10th, finishing ahead of 4 other schools and earning the right to advance to the state championship, which they won on May 19th, finishing with 120 points, far ahead of their opponents, Governor Livingston and Gateway Regional High Schools, and had 65 to 30 points respectively. The Irvington High School Consumer Bowl team has won the Essex County and Northern Region Championship for the last 6 years in a row, 2009 through 2014. They are the only three-peat state champions, 2012, 2013, and 2014, and the only 4-time state champion in the history of the Consumer Bowl competition. That is, I like to applaud that myself. Mr. Romano, it is my pleasure to present you the commendation from the entire Board of Freeholders and to congratulate you and your team for the amazing feat. Make that amazing three-peat. Obviously, you know your stuff, inside and out, and have a winning formula and ability to convey the information to your team. Congratulations. Before I ask you to call up the members of your team one at a time to receive their commendation, would you like to say a few words? Let me give you room.
I'm sure you guys know, because you're three-peat champs too, and it's not easy to repeat year in and year out. And we've done it for 6 years in a row. And it's really a testament to the work ethic and the commitment that the children, the students put into studying and preparing for the competitions. Because like you, I'm sure, this is not their only activity. They're involved in student government, sports teams, other activities, and other competitions. And they put the time in a lot after school and on the weekends, on their own time. And it's a very tremendous thing that they're so committed to this. Otherwise, we just wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for them. And I couldn't be more proud, like you said, of them. And they're committed. Kadeem is a two-time member, a two-time champion, and he was on the team as a study member the first year we won it in the 3-year scenario. So we have a 3-time member, the only student who won it 3 times in a row. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight, but it's a tremendous thing, and I'm just proud of them. And we have study team members, the 3 girls who are here tonight. They said that they're committed to this, and they feel a little pressure, but they're going to study over the summer to prepare for next year's competition. So it's pretty amazing that they're going to do that. So I told them if they do that, I'm sure we'll be back next year. So thank you. I'd like to call up the team captain, Kadeem Willis. And Mercio Cabrera. Okay. And our study team consists of Fritzlin Eugene. Okay, yes. Oluchukwu Ibe. And Elizabeth Gasson.
Mr. Romano, I would like, can you ask one of the teammates to speak on behalf of the team?
The team's going to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank everyone that came out to support us today. I would like to thank the Freeholders for awarding us and highlighting our achievement. I would like to thank Mr. Joseph Romano, our advisor, for standing by our side with thick and thin, and our assistant principal, Mr. Amberg, for all that he had done for us. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys on the team, including the study team. I love you guys. I'm going to miss you guys. I hope that you guys will work harder next year to outshine us this year. And that's it. Oh, and congratulations to you guys on your 3-peat victory also.
I'm sorry I was delayed. It took me 3/4 of an hour to get here from Livingston. I live in Livingston, and it took me 3/4 of an hour because the traffic on 280 was stop and go the whole way. I'm so tired from all that traveling, I need to go home and rest. But I had to be here for you. My name is Freeholder Patricia Siebold. I'm the Vice President of the Freeholder Board, and I'm here with my colleague, Freeholder Len Luciano. Where are you, Len? And we are delighted to welcome you to the Hall of Records. I want to begin by congratulating the Irvington High School Consumer Bowl team. They came just before you, for their third consecutive state championship. That's absolutely amazing. And as Freeholder Blah Beasley said, you have made this Freeholder board very, very proud. All of you, all over Essex County, make us so proud. I'm also delighted because this evening, Freeholder Luciano and I will honor outstanding student athletes as well as an outstanding coach from Livingston and Milburn High Schools. We'll start with Livingston High School. I'll talk about Livingston High School, and then Freeholder Luciano will talk about Milburn. So we'll start with Livingston High School and its outstanding fencing program, which this year produced a state champion saber fencer Edward Chin, and the New Jersey Girls Fencing Coach of the Year, George Janto. Freeholder Luciano and I are especially proud to make these two presentations because of our close ties to the high school. I've been a resident of Livingston for 51 years. My son and daughter both graduated from Livingston High School, and I have a grandson who currently attends the school. And I know how important sports are because my grandson is playing varsity football and varsity lacrosse, and he just won honorable mention at the state level for his lacrosse. So I know how important it is, and I'm certainly very involved in all the sports at Livingston High School. And my granddaughter will be attending 9th grade next year, and I'm expecting that she will be on the Livingston High School girls soccer team. Freeholder Luciano, on the other hand, also is a Livingston High School graduate. So you can imagine these really are special presentations for us. At this point, I'd like to ask Edward Chin, the 2014 New Jersey Individual State Saber Champion, to join us. Eddie? Eddie is a 17-year-old senior and captain of the Livingston boys fencing team. He won his state championship on March 1st, making him the first fencer from Livingston to ever win an individual state championship. And that certainly deserves a round of applause. Eddie also won the silver medal at the District 3 Championships and was named the first team All-State by the Star-Ledger. In addition to fencing for Livingston High School, Eddie fences on the national and international levels as well. On the national level, he has completed an all-cadet, junior, and Division I competitions and won a gold medal at the Junior Olympic Championships this past February. He is currently ranked number 6 in the nation and is the third alternate for the junior national team. Fantastic. Internationally, Eddie was a member of the U.S. Cadet National Team for the 2012-2013 season, won a silver medal in the 2012 Cadet World Cup in Poland, and a bronze medal in 2012 Cadet World Cup in Hungary, and is one of the top 12 junior fencers in the nation. He also competed with Team USA at the Junior World Cup. What a record. Aside from fencing, Eddie is also an outstanding student. His favorite subject is math. I was an English teacher, not math. And he is enrolled in AP Statistics and AP Calculus AB. He also plays the guitar, volunteered at Liberty Science Center the last 2 summers. Eddie was also Livingston High School's recipient of the Dwight D. Eisenhower Leadership Award from the West Point Society of New Jersey, which is awarded to high school juniors who exhibit exceptional performance and potential in the areas of academics, athletics, community service, good citizenship, and leadership. Eddie is the son of his proud parents, Tung and Pin, and the brother of David, and will attend Princeton University in the fall, where he plans to study economics or mathematics. Have you decided yet? Probably economics. Eddie, on behalf of the entire Essex County Board of Chosen Freeholders, it's our honor to present you with commendation for winning the individual state saber championship, but also for being the outstanding student and person that you are. Congratulations and best wishes at Princeton. Go Tigers. They are lucky to have you. Would you like to say a few words?
Thanks to my coach. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to pursue my fencing career as much as I wanted to. He was the one that allowed me to skip team practices in order for me to train in Manhattan and with some of the best fencers in the world. And if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have been where I have been, fencing internationally and nationally and winning a lot of things that I've never thought I would have ever have won. It's just it's really humbling to be speaking up here, and thank you.
Also played a critical role in the growing stature of the Livingston High School fencing program. His name is George Janto, the coach of the girls' fencing team, and the Star Ledger's 2013-2014 New Jersey Girls Fencing Coach of the Year. George, will you please join us? Coach Janto joined Livingston's fencing program in 2010 as a varsity boys coach and led his team to a number 8 ranking and the District 3 Sabre Squad title. He then became the girls' head coach in 2011 and in short order built a tradition of success and pride. His teams have advanced to the semifinals of the state tournament ever since, finishing 4th in 2012 and 2013 and 3rd this season. Last year, girls team won the overall Santelli tournament. Its Epi squad finished in 1st place, and at the districts, the team won the overall championship, and the Epi, am I saying it right? Epi, and the Epi squad won its squad championship. And this year, the Sabre squad captured the District 3 championship. Before coming to Livingston, Coach Janto coached at Columbia High School, first as a volunteer foil coach from 2004 to 2008, and then as head coach of the boys team, where he enjoyed legendary success with that elite program. Coach Janto has also been a leader in the growth and refinement of youth fencing across the state as an organizer of U.S. Fencing Association tournaments and as a member of the Interscholastic Intercollegiate Development Committee of the USFA. You have time for all this? In addition to this year's recognition, Coach Janto was also named the 2013 New Jersey State Fencing Coach of the Year by the NJSIAA and the National Federation of High Schools. Coach Janto grew up in Wisconsin and graduated from Bard College. in Annandale-on-Hudson, New York, where he earned a degree in modern European history. He is the owner, operator of New Jersey Fencing Software, LLC, and a partner in S-Crime Management. S-Green. He resides in Maplewood with his wife, Susanna Caparos, and they raise 2 daughters, Carly and Abigail. Coach, on behalf of the entire Freeholder Board, we want to congratulate you for your success in building a powerhouse program at Livingston High School, for your outstanding career, and especially for being named this year's New Jersey Girls Fencing Coach of the Year. What an honor. Congratulations, and hopefully you will say a few words.
Thank you very much. It's very humbling to get this award. 7 years ago, my daughter, who was a fencer as well, also was honored by the Freeholders for her accomplishments in the sport. Because of her, I got involved in the sport. I think it's a great sport. I notice Milburn is here, and they're very actively, have a very active fencing program as well. We sit in the epicenter of fencing in the United States. There are more members of the United States Fencing Association in Essex County than any other probably suburban county in the United States. So I'm very, very happy to receive this award. I will hang it next to my daughters, and I just thank you very, very much. It's been a great honor. Thank you.
To continue with our program, I am Essex County Freeholder Len Luciano, and it's my pleasure to honor the Milburn High School boys tennis team again. But first, let me offer congratulations to the Irvington High School students and coaches, Mr. Janto, Mr. Chin. Thank you for being here tonight and sharing this moment with all of us. It makes the Freeholders very proud when we see those in Essex County that have reached milestone achievements. And so with that, we love to have you here in our chambers to honor you. I am the District 4 Freeholder. I don't know if you noticed, I'm joined with our Vice President, Patricia Siebold, and our District 2 Freeholder, Bilal Beasley. I happen to represent the 4th District, so in total, we are a governing body of 9 legislators. Even though there's just the 3 of us joining us now, there's 9 of us, and 4 run at large, which means they represent the entire county of 22 municipalities. And then there's 5 freeholders that are broken up into districts. And the districts are cut based on overall population in the county. So my district, District 4, happens to encompass the western and northern Essex towns. So I represent Livingston and Milburn. So before I tell you about the team's championship season, I'm going to ask your coach, Coach Wickenheiser, please join me up at the podium. The Milburn tennis program appears here at the Hall of Records so often, whether it's the girls or the boys' team, that this must feel like you're home away from home. Soon we're going to have to get you guys a gas card for coming down here. Believe me, we are happy to have you, and it's very ecstatic that you continue to win despite the fact that you have upperclassmen that I'm sure move on. So that really says a lot about the program. This year, the boys team, for the 3rd year in a row, won both the Group 4 state championship and the Tournament of Champions. I'll give you a round of applause for that. Thereby confirming its status as the #1 team in the state of New Jersey And I would say it's a safe bet that we can consider Millburn tennis has become a dynasty. In this year's state tournament, the Millers first defeated Linden, went on to defeat Columbia, Ridge, and Westfield high schools to win the North 2 Group 4 sectional championship before going on to beat West Windsor, Plainsboro South, and Montclair to capture the Group 4 state championship. In the Tournament of Champions, the team capped its stellar season by defeating Summit and then Haddonfield to capture the 2014 Tournament of Champions title on May 30th. In the lead up to the state tournament, the team also won the Millburn Tennis Challenge and completed an outstanding 12-0 season in the American Division of the Super Essex Conference. The Millers finished their championship season with an amazing record of 29 wins with only 2 losses, continuing the program's unparalleled record of success that has seen 29 consecutive sectional championships, 39 overall, 6 consecutive group championships, 23 overall, and the capturing of 3 consecutive Tournament of Champions, 7 overall. Guys, we've pretty much run out of superlatives to describe your accomplishments and that of the program as a whole. The only thing left for us to say, and for me to say, is wow and congratulations. It is our honor and my honor as a freeholder to present you with commendations from the entire Freeholder Board. I mean, you must be running out of room, Coach. I don't know if you have the room at your school to continue to display all these accolades, but all I could say is keep it rolling. At this point, I'd like to give the coach the opportunity to share a few words about his season and his players, and then I would like to have him call you up individually one at a time to receive your commendation. Coach?
Thank you. Here we are again. I'd just like to thank you for having us here again, and Gary as well. The Freeholders have been very nice to us and recognizing all the accomplishments of the Millburn athlete, student athlete. I'd like to congratulate Irvington and Livingston on your accolades as well. It's phenomenal. You know, we're very, very proud of what you did, and keep smiling. It's a wonderful accomplishment that you'll have for life. I'd like to thank our administration at Millburn High School for supporting us and always being there for us to give us what we need to excel on the courts and off the court. Unfortunately, our assistant coach, Lee Robinson's not here, but he's a tremendous asset to our program as well, and keeps us laughing, keeps us calm, and you know, he's been a great contributor to all our success for the boys team and the girls team. And the mighty Millers, the young men that help us do what we do at such a high level. So I'd like to congratulate them for what they've done. Not all of them are here tonight because they're off at college visits, and they have science research or action research projects tonight that they're doing, so they couldn't be here. But nonetheless, we have half of our team here, and I'd like to recognize them, call them up. New to our program this year, and as you did say, we lose a lot of people each year, but we keep bringing more people in, and they want to uphold the tradition that Millburn carries. And so new to the program this year, we have Charlie Shanker, if he would come up, and Jeremy Bader, if he would come up. We have Will Besson and Jake Aronskind. These 4 guys are new to the varsity program and have been great on and off the court supporting the other players, and hopefully they come back next year wanting to continue the wonderful tradition. And the next 4 young men are people that are players that have been with the program and also were starters on the team. And we'll start off with Alex Shedlin. He came in the middle of the season and took over first doubles with his partner Jason Ginsberg. and helped lead our team to a group championship and tournament championship. Our second singles player, Jonathan Atwater, helped close out the third and final decisive point on many occasions this year, and he had an outstanding year, and I'd like Jonathan to come on up. Next, we have Tyler Schick, who it'll take a while for me to talk about Tyler as he comes up here, but this year, this is his second year. He won the Essex County singles tournament, second year in a row. He's chosen as the Men of Essex tennis athlete of the year, also the Essex County tennis athlete of the year from the Star Ledger. And he's a high school All-American this year as well. And he was runner-up in the state singles tournament. And he's a junior. He's played first singles for us and has led us to 3 tournament championship victories. So every day he goes out there and plays the best players throughout the state for our team and leads by example on and off the court. And now we have one of our captains here, Evan Amegu, who's off to Penn State next year. Evan played doubles for us, first doubles and second doubles for us over the last 2 years. He's a state doubles champion last year and a semifinals this year, and has just done amazing things for our program and his teammates. And I'd like to have Evan speak for us tonight.
As I mentioned before, I'd like to thank the Freeholders for having us here. It's really an honor, and this is my second time being back here. It's always nice to reunite after the season comes to an end. I think unity is one of the things that led the team to victory in many instances, and I think it's the unity on and off the court that propels us to victory. We support each other day in and day out, and I'm just extremely proud of each and every person on the team, because they've been great friends to me throughout the course of the program. And to the coaches and athletic administration at the school, they've also been very supportive my 4 years at Milburn High School, playing tennis and other sports. So I'd just like to thank you, and let's give a round of applause to Milburn Tennis School.
I hope to see the Millers back here next year, and for the upperclassmen or the seniors moving on, best of luck. I just wanted to take the opportunity to also thank the Freeholder Board staff, including Gary, our Deputy Clerk, Debbie Marvel, Kathy Brown, and to Jeff. Thank you folks for putting this together and helping the Freeholders by first paying attention to what's going on. Even though we're paying attention, we represent so many communities. There's always so many achievements and accolades that sometimes things slip through. So our staff really helps stay on top of it, and we make sure that we get everybody here for the honor. So thank you to the staff, and Freeholder Siebold would just like to also add.
I would just like to add a remark or two. First of all, I'd like to thank Deborah Davis Ford, who is the clerk to the Freeholder Board. I don't see her here yet, but she does a wonderful job, and the staff works so hard for her. And as Freeholder Luciano said, Gary Kressig did a wonderful job putting this together. I just want to add one other remark. I happened to see Lee Robinson yesterday, and he and I taught together at West Orange High School. We were both English teachers. I taught there for 30 years, and he told me that he really felt sorry that he couldn't be here tonight because he had to be out of state. So I wanted to just say that for him. And you are truly lucky, the whole team, that you have such great coaches. And you all are wonderful, but I know that what a coach does is very important too, to help make you wonderful. So congratulations to all of you.